I would like to meet somebody who would be a permanent partner for the rest of my life. Yeah, I'm looking for true love.
So, would it be possible to have some water?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fox Smith makes an unwelcome discovery. He'll be sharing with Captain Robinson.
Was there 2 books here before, or did one of them just appear?
Sharing rooms was commonplace. At the smartest house parties, men were sometimes obliged to take turns to sleep in the same bed.
It would be most awkward if I did.
It's infected to my son.
Already?
All our Regency bucks have arrived at last. Then they like nothing more than to party together.
I mean, that might be 2 months' supply.
Cigarettes have yet to be invented, so tobacco has to be snorted in the form of snuff.
Hello, Mr. Goldbarns, how are you?
I'm very pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You have a good journey.
I had a fantastic journey, thank you.
Good, good.
Sir, I'm sharing a room with...
Right.
would you be offended if I was to sleep on a couch somewhere else?
Sorry that my house isn't big enough for you.
As the men are dining alone, the table is laid for a light, informal dinner.
I would like to propose a toast.
Absent ladies.
Raise our glasses for the next 2 months. Let's tuck it, let's enjoy ourselves. Yeah? Let's get on with it.
The custom of taking wine calls for one diner to catch the eye of another and invite them to drink.
You're supposed to gulp this stuff. That's what I read somewhere.
What, wine?
Well, yeah.
Before the days of clean water, alcohol was a safer bet. Everyone in the Regency drank, many to excess. The playwright Sheridan and the Prince Regent himself could each down 15 bottles of port in a day.
Playing.
Are we going to make a wager? I was just asking you gentlemen. I've got a...
£40 to the first person who bonks. How do I can't really put bonks. Thanks. So,
Only 6 hours into the experience, and the men are behaving exactly as their Regency counterparts.
the first shag.
I'm a shag.
First shag is a good one.
Talking dirty,
I think actually
drinking excessively,
the game itself, which is...
and gambling at every opportunity.
First gentleman to obtain one of the ladies' petticoats.
Regency men could never be trusted with women, so every party had to be presided over by a hostess of mature years. That task has been given to Mrs. Fiona Rogers, a former society model and debutante.
Nowadays, young people take great offence at being told how they should or shouldn't behave. But I do actually have a really big issue with bad manners. That is, it knocks me to hell, people who are rude.
Mrs. Rogers is too much of a lady to be a servant, but she does have a job to do. It'll be up to her to keep the party respectable.
This is lovely.
She's not got an easy task.
Do we have the wager book in?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome to Kenchurch Court.
And that is where I think it does the job. I'll tell you what.
Would he do that? Would I need to ask my flunky. Would a gentleman crouch or would he remain on his chair?
The gentlemen missed the arrival of their hostess.
In this day and age, this wasn't a problem. You cracked on with your conversation.
It was indescribably rude of the host to be in such a condition that he was unable to receive me when I arrived. If he'd had any breeding and manners, would have ensured that he was still able to greet me on arrival in his house. Oh, well, here we begin.
It's the morning of the second day, and the women of the Regency House Party are due to arrive.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. good faith.
After protesting at being asked to share a room, Mr. Foxsmith unwittingly spent the night on the lawn.
Yeah, good. What do you... do you know what happened to me last night?
So I'm afraid I don't have that information.
OK, yeah, because I've got a bit of memory loss.
I personally thought it was very, very peculiar and very rude that the host was so drunk last night that he was unable to come and greet me.
Would you like me to shave you this morning, sir, or would you like to shave yourself?
I might not bother, actually.
May I suggest you will be meeting the hostess today, so I would advise you shave, sir.
While the Regent is now making a point of bathing daily, in most British homes such practice is deemed a gross excess.
Steam clean, steam clean.
Personal cleanliness limits bathing to every few weeks or months.
I'm the cleanest person out, you know.
I'm clean as a whistle. What I did is I sneaked off to a stream and, I'm clean. I'm clean boy. Clean! I'm clean!
60 hours.
Mr. Gorrell Barnes has the customary draught of ale for breakfast. He has yet to meet the hostess.
The meeting was requested by the hostess, which was supposed to be here at 11 o'clock. But now she's decided that she wants to delay it. But she doesn't tell me why, and she wants to change venue. A bit cheeky. Should I want something stronger?
Not before riding, actually.
Equipping the men for the Regency continues with one key accessory.
Time for us to have some fun with these pistols. Firing live shots.
Beyond the country estate was a world of cutthroats and highwaymen. A man might have to defend his property and his honour. Not easy with a weapon which was wildly inaccurate and could explode.
Hell.
While prohibited by law, duelling was still common. Over 90% were fought over women.
Where did that go?
That one's mine.
This one's mine.
At last, Mr. Gorrell Barnes is to meet the hostess. It's in his interest they get along. Her job includes finding him a suitable wife.
Come in. Hello. Go on, do excuse me not getting up.
How was your journey?
Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, I gather you all had sort of... you got everybody here yesterday, so it was deemed better for me.
Yeah.
And to meet you all this morning.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was in both our interest to work, you know, to each other's advantage.
In return for a pleasant summer and all her board, Mrs. Rogers will be looking out for a partner for the young master. Pairing him up with the right kind of girl could earn her a hefty reward.
You have to try and facilitate me finding a wife, do you?
Absolutely, yes.
Mrs. Rogers already has a candidate in mind. She's also chaperoned to a real-life countess.
My full name is Larushka Danilovna Ivanzada Gryazov. And mainly I work as a barmaid and I review horror films. I can call myself Countess Gryazov if I chose. Men seem to find it quite romantic and exciting, so if you mention you're a countess, they tend to get rather excited. As a titled lady with an impressive social background and a reputation of wealth, you are the prize catch of the ladies.
Like the gentlemen, the ladies have also been given a guide to the life they could have had in the early 1800s.